Hey Ravens, welcome to the final ONW Now of 2016. I'm your host, Roan Stanley, alongside Gabby Thomas.
Today we have stories on Toys for Tots, the Cupcake War recap, choir concert, health expo, ONW Now bloopers, and the long-awaited word from the halls.
For sports, we have girls and boys basketball, full court press, and swim and dive.
Let's hit it. Toys for Tots is a drive to collect toy donations for children. We'll take it to Trey Seba for a promo.
Mrs. Hamilton's baking students were showcasing their cupcake creations in a competition last week, a so-called Cupcake War. Riley Kramer brings us images of these tasty treats.
Choir performed their winter concert last Friday. Jared Coker and Val Cartwright show us the highlights.
Last Friday, ONW hosted the Winter Choral Concert.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Family and friends packed the auditorium to hear some holiday songs. Each choir performed a few songs before the next performed. Various winter-themed songs were performed, including Do You Want to Build a Snowman, 12 Gates in the City, and Ding Dong Merrily on High. For ONW Now, this has been Val Cartwright and Jared Coker. Now back to the desk.
The A&E department is selling picture frames for anyone to purchase. Ryan Atchison has the story.
A&E is known for creating robots, but the Intro to Industrial Tech class is creating something a little bit different.
It has a mirror on one side and then two little picture frames on the other side, and you can move them around in an orientation that you would like.
With the holiday season just around the corner, the Industrial Tech class is making picture frames for the community to purchase and use, but the ideas didn't just come from one person.
Well, everyone in the class had an idea, and so we put it up on the board, and my idea was actually a mirror, and then we decided to add the picture frames into it so it had two purposes.
Although the process can be very stressful, the students hope to reach their ultimate goal.
To focus on the idea of mass producing can be given as any type of gift. I'm giving it to members of my family for a Christmas gift, and so that is one way you could give it to people.
The picture frames cost $20 and are available for anyone to purchase. If you are interested, contact Mr. Holson in room 1727 for more information. For ONW Now, this has been Ryan Atchison. Now back to the desk.
Our very own Sydney Phillips took home the U.S. Miss Kansas pageant crown. Demma Matthews sat down with Sydney to discuss her success.
Hi, my name is Demma Matthews, and I got the opportunity to sit down with Sydney Phillips, Miss USA National Miss Kansas teen, and talk to her a little bit about her journey to the crown.
Starting off in the pageant world can be hard, but it can be a very rewarding experience.
Started in 7th grade. One of my friends had recommended me for the pageant, and I got the letter, and obviously my parents were like, absolutely not. We know what pageants are about, and they had this whole perceived conception of it. And after months of begging them, they finally let me do it, and we went to this workshop, and we talked about it. And after my first NAM competition, I fell in love. I was a junior teen, and there were 132 girls, and I placed in top 10. And I was like, this is amazing. I want to do this every year. And every year since, I've placed in top 5, and this year I finally won a title.
There are many different parts of a pageant, and every girl has their favorite.
I've been to Tennessee for certain dresses, so it becomes a really big deal, especially in my household, is the dress. And it's really exciting that it's really slow and you get to connect with the judges, and it's normally the first competition.
Some say that pageants are outdated and bad for women today, but many positive things can come out of it also.
Just out of my comfort zone, I would have never imagined myself doing the things that I've done. I think pageants, I've created my own foundation through pageantry. I've created my own school, Urban Christian Academy, through pageantry. I've done things that I would have never seen myself doing, and I would have never had the confidence to.
Congratulations, Sydney, on your big win. I hope you have a successful reign and good luck at Nationals. This has been Demma Matthews and Nicole Day. Now back to the desk.
Last Friday, ONW held a health expo for all the PE and weight classes to learn about staying healthy. Sydney Weeks and Gabby Thomas have the recap.
Every year, the ONW PE department hosts the Raven Health Expo to educate students about health promotion, goal setting, and decision making.
This is our 3rd annual health fair. The physical education department has put this together as a collaboration with the foods group and local vendors that have come here to give our kids an opportunity to learn about their profession, what they do, and some opportunities that they might have outside of college or outside of high school.
Students were given the opportunity to learn from health experts around the community.
This year we invited police officers, local nutritionists, K-State Research, Garmin. We have Olathe Med here teaching about CPR. We have someone here teaching self-defense. And a couple places, Children's Mercy and Key Dynamics, are helping us with rehab and fighting through injuries.
Many vendors provided information to help keep students safe and maintain a healthy lifestyle.
We can learn how to better our community and our school.
For ONW Now, this has been Gabby Thomas and Sydney Weeks. Now back to the desk. Let's throw it over to Alex Gable and Angie Torres for GameDay Northwest.
Hey Ravens, welcome to GameDay Northwest. Today we have recaps of the boys and girls basketball tournament, the swim and dive meet, and full court press.
All last week, the Lady Ravens basketball team competed in the DeSoto Invitational Tournament. Angie Torres has a recap.
The Olathe Northwest Lady Raven basketball team played in their first tournament this season. On December 6th, the Lady Ravens played Barstow, annihilating them by a score of 70-26. The Lady Ravens played on December 8th against Truman High School. The Patriots got on board first, leading 11-0 with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. The Ravens got on board with Maddie Heisey making a pair of free throws, making the score 13-2. The Ravens bounced back and came with 3 at halftime, making the score 26-23. The Lady Ravens played a great game, though they fell to Truman 56-43. On Saturday, December 10th, ONW took on Minnetonka in the third-place game. They won and took third place overall in the tournament. Sophomore Sarah Beth Gildner was named to the all-tourney team. For GameDay Northwest, this has been Angie Torres and Catherine Farwell.
Awesome job, ladies. Also last week, the boys basketball team traveled to Paola for the Panther Invitational. Zach Clay has the recap.
Last week, the Raven boys basketball team competed in the Panther Invitational. Their first matchup was against Kansas City East. The Ravens dominated the entire game and came out with a 62-27 win. The Ravens' next game was against Eudora High. While Eudora has one of the best players in the nation, the Ravens were able to contain him and get the 51-39 victory. Moving on to the championship, the Ravens took on Harmon. Harmon kept the game close in the first half, but the Ravens broke away and came away with the hardware. Congratulations to the team on having a strong start to the season. The Ravens will take on Raytown High in their next game on Saturday.
And congrats on first place, boys. The boys swim and dive team competed in the Olathe Swim and Dive Invitational last Friday. Cupcake has the details.
Last Friday, the boys' swim and dive meet took place at California Trail as the team looked to improve their times for state.
No event when it comes to a race is super easy, but when it comes to level of difficulty, I would say the 200 IM is on top, and then there's 100 butterfly underneath of that. But they are both very intriguing races in and of themselves, and they're very fun challenges to overcome.
Nick Schmidt placed 7th out of 30 in the 100 backstroke and the 200 free relay.
It's difficult. Yeah, most people think swimming is just like average day at the pool, but I like to think it's a lot more than that. It's much more difficult and rigorous of a workout.
This has been Cupcake. Now back to the desk.
Now for Full Court Press, where our sports reporter Bryce Lundgren walks the 94 feet of the basketball court interviewing Jack Cashman. Let's take it over to Bryce.
I'm Bryce Lundgren on Full Court Press. This is Jack Cashman, senior here at Northwest. He's a varsity basketball and varsity soccer player. So, Jack, what's your first car, man?
First car was a silver 02 Volvo S80.
You still have it?
I do. I drive it right now, and I hope I'll be able to drive it for the rest of my life.
All right. So, if you're stranded on an island with anyone in the school and you had to pick one person and that's it, who would it be?
You know, it's a tough question, but I have to go with Mr. Morgan. I mean, he's a great math teacher. He knows his stuff. I feel like his mathematic ability would really help us out in that situation.
All right. Out of all the shows on Netflix, you got to have a favorite or one you just watch over and over again.
You know, How I Met Your Mother is a great show. I've watched it multiple times, and it just really gets me.
Biggest role model in your life from day one, Jack?
Jeremy Lin. I've looked at Jeremy Lin my entire childhood, really admire what he's become and how he's gotten there.
Favorite movie?
The Departed.
Not Billy Madison?
Billy Madison's up there, but Departed's more serious. It's pretty good.
All right, senior quote, what do you got?
Straight to the goo.
That's Jack Cashman, and that's Full Court Press.
That's all we have to this week for GameDay Northwest. Let's send it back to Roan and Gabby.
Now what you've all been waiting for, Word from the Halls, Holiday Edition. Take it away, Ronan Adam.
You know, with all this cold weather, it's good to stay warm out here. Does that ginger hair help at all?
Helps majorly. All you guys are cold, but I'm super warm.
Yeah, your hair's on fire.
Is it really?
Yes. You look like a... Oh my God. How many reindeer does Santa have?
It's 12?
I think it's 8?
Yes.
You're wrong.
9? I don't know.
9.
Can you name your reindeer?
No.
That's pretty sad.
They all start with V, right? Rudolph, Dancer, Blitzen, Donald.
Vixen, Blitzen, Donner, Dasher, Prancer, Rudolph, Dancer. Did I say Dancer?
You said Dancer.
Prance. I said Prancer.
How many days of Hanukkah are there?
22. 19.
Close.
Oh, 7. Idiot.
There's 8.
8?
8.
All right, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells? All right, can you sing it for me?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I don't really like Christmas music.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I can't.
What day is Christmas on? Start easy.
December 25th.
Monday.
24th.
No, the 25th.
24th. Monday. The 24th.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
You gotta get into it.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
See, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Elf. Rudolph. Garfield. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
A Christmas Story.
Give me a line.
Shoot your eye out, kid!
I'm tempted to say Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Who apparently stole Christmas?
The Grinch.
Who apparently stole Christmas?
I believe that was Mr. Gunderson.
Over this semester, the Convergence team that produces what you're watching right now has encountered a few struggles. Brooke Biasella and Rosie Klausner show us the lighter side of ONW Now.
Raven Service Club has been collecting donations of Kleenexes, Germex, and other supplies to keep teachers and students alive during the cold weather.
Our girls will.
I don't know what you heard about me. I'm a PIM.
Welcome to Game Day, Northwest. I'm Roan Stanley alongside Alyssa Clinton.
Let's get started.
Today we have a recap of the career fair, a segment on upcoming musical, a feature of our German foreign exchange students in GameDay Northwest.
Okay, you can't go to the middle of it, Ben.
I messed up.
Okay.
I messed up.
I agree. And happy birthday, Bryce.
Have a great week, Ravens.
Be safe.
Victoria!
Just cut out the be safe. I'm sorry. I thought I was supposed to say that. Can you do that?
For Gabby Thomas and the rest of the Convergence team, I'm Roan Stanley. Have a great winter break, and we'll see you in 2017.